This is Salacious Rum with my man 808 Instinct Aquatic. Scuba Pete is our #1 submariner. He talks to fish, he spends most of his day underwater. Who'd have thought, yeah, that when on land he's an action figure collector. Who'd have thought, yeah. Yes, when on land he's a vintage Star Wars collector. Who'd have thought, yeah. Yes, when on land he's a vintage Star Wars collector. Scuba Pete is a natural freestyle swimmer, just like a ski. He glides effortlessly through the water. Who'd have thought, yeah, that when on land he's a G.I. Joe collector. Who'd have thought, yeah. Yes, when on land he's a vintage Motu collector. Who'd have thought, yeah. Yes, when on land he's a vintage Motu collector. This is Salacious Rum with my man 808 Instinct Aquatic.
That was great.
We're underwater.
We've surfaced.
Oh, we're surfacing.
I love that bit.
Oh. Welcome, everybody, to a special underwater edition of the MoNKeY-LiZaRD Hangout. I am your host, Bob Rum, and introducing first a DJ, a producer, a toy and video game collector. He's an average jester, but he insists that he is an incredible lover. He's the director of the MoNKEY-LiZaRD Register and the leader of the Quackian MoNKEY-LiZaRD Army. It's Salacious Rum. That's right, everyone. That's right. I'm excited. We got Scuba P in the
I'm
house.
excited. It's going to get crazy.
It's going to get crazy. We're going to go deep diving. Bob.
I'm diving into the bourbon. Oh, yeah. We're not coming up.
Scuba's got the bourbon out already.
We're going to get narked.
We are. We're going down, everyone. Well, our special guest needs a little introduction. He has for many years been known as the most famous YouTube toy collector not to have a YouTube channel. Alas, things have finally changed, and our Scuba has now found a home on the superb Chasing 80s toy channel as part of the newly formed Chasing 80s crew. He is our #1 submariner. He talks to fish and he spends most of his time underwater. Who would have thought, yeah, that when on land, he's a G.I. Joe collector. It is, of course, Scuba Pete. Yeah.
Hello.
It's Scuba. Yeah. Thank you ever so much for joining us, everybody. This is episode 21 of the MoNKEY-LiZaRD Hangouts. Thank you for supporting us and joining us in the chat. We're going to have a lot of fun today. It's not essential. We will try and get to everyone's comments. But if you are tempted by a super chat, we will give you something in exchange in the form of a super chat video. And you have at your disposal today beach volleyball, monkey dog riding, monkey pizza lover, monkey poo. Let's have a look at your rude bits. The reflective of monkey, little P, Bambino the lap dancing monkey lizard, Papa G the Canadian lap dancer, a bit of rough and tough, touching oneself, and do you like to drink? Now, Scuba, Salacious has been slaving over questions for you all week. Yeah, slaving.
Strap yourself in.
Yeah, strap in. But before we get to the questions, Scuba, can you help us? I'll call them out. We're going to welcome, if it's okay, the MoNKEY-LiZaRD Army. It's important that we welcome them in. They like to be welcomed in one by one. So let's go for it, shall we? First in the army, it's Jody. Jody, you big silly Dutchman, you silly man.
That's a good choice.
Thank you ever so much. Straight in there with the super chat with some volleyball action for Scuba. Okay, here we go. Let's get it out. Let's get it done. Let's get the volleyball out of the way for you. Thank you ever so much, Daphne.
Thanks for the super chat.
Scuba's having a good look. Scuba's having a good look.
Oh, these are just for reading.
We also have Mr. Gary Moore in the house.
Hey, Gary.
Good luck. What do you mean? The Mangafangadanga man. Manga Simon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Connor Fuller is in
Connor.
the house. Let's get ready to rumble. Oh, we're honoured today, Salacious. Chicks of the 80s. Yeah, is that Chris? Is that Chris, do you reckon?
Yeah, that's Chris.
Hello, Chris. Hello. Thanks for stopping by. Thank
What's up,
you.
dude?
Thank you. Mr. Fabulous Disaster is in the house as well.
Hey.
FD.
Nice.
We've got Michael Reed in the house from Down Under.
Hello, Michael.
Michael, Suspicious Ron wants to say hello. G'day, Michael. I am Suspicious Ron. Don't worry. I've got my eye on Scuba. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him. He's just suspicious, Scuba. He's just suspicious.
He's always lurking.
He's just suspicious. Got Messiah in the house. I have to welcome him.
Yep, we have to do it.
Oh. Messiah has been welcomed into the chat. Here he is, Mark Hauser.
Hey,
Mark Hauser. I like Mark Hauser because in Total Recall, Arnold Schwarzenegger's character is Hauser. And they say, Hauser, get your ass to Mars. Like that. Here he is, Shabby. Left Coast Graphics is in the house. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Embrace it. Mr. Tim, Scuba's on the ball, but no, he is. I saw him. I can confirm it. There he is, my new official trainer, Geek Strong. My new trainer. He's my new trainer. I'm having a wrestling bout with America's Most Wanted. It's official. I'm going for the United States belt. I'm going to bring it back to England. Coming back to England. So Geek Strong's training me. We've got some training videos coming out this week.
Be getting pumped up.
He's been putting me through my paces, I can tell you that. He's a bit over the top, to be honest, Scuba. There he is,
Raza.
And Mr. Gerard. Mr. Gerard.
Hey, Gerard.
Mr. Gerard. There he is. He's the goat. BOE was on Free Men of the Monkey-Lizard at the weekend, and he gave us a masterclass in Star Wars mocks. If anyone hasn't watched that, go back and watch it. He literally was just regaling his knowledge on Star Wars mocks for about an hour, and we were all just speechless. So yeah, he knows his stuff. Go and check it out. I could just listen to BOE for ages. Here he is, his Blinky. Blinky. Some say he's the man from Atlantis. Others say that he's part fish. But everyone can agree he's one of the biggest joke collectors on the tube. Very good. Very poetic, Blinky.
I like it.
Here he is, Mr. Rush. Here he is, Mr. Rush. No doubt he's had his hands full today with the old Swedish meatballs. No doubt.
Run, June, run.
Mikey. Hello, Mikey.
Hey, Mikey.
Hello, Mikey. Oh, Connor. You daft Irishman. You silly man. Thank you ever so much, you dafty. Right, you get to choose, Scuba. You get to choose.
I got to go with
dealer's choice.
Papa G Lap Dancer.
Good choice. Good choice. One of my favorites. This is rated R. Naughty. Papa Good, the Canadian lap dancer.
But,
Get on with it. Get on with it.
Let me push my monitor back a little bit.
Here we go. Look at him. He wants to do it. He wants to do
thanks,
it.
Skillshare. Let's get the music
That's it.
on. You can't put music on or I'll get
We got the
copyright.
music.
Right, so.
Come on, do it, Papa.
All right. Okay.
Papa's going for it.
Move
Come on, Papa.
Here, you want a side
Yeah.
view?
Can I?
There you go.
No, don't hide it. Don't
Yeah,
hide
God
it.
help you all. I am. I have it on right now over my
A
shorts.
little pouch.
God help us all. You're right. Okay, there we go.
Look at his bum.
See, this is how I don't
Go
understand
on,
the
jiggle.
whole point of this thing.
Jiggle.
So there we go.
That's it. Jiggle. There you go. Jiggle. Shake your bum. Oh, it's frozen on his bum. It's frozen on his bum. Look at his.
Bubbers.
That's our favourite film. Papa Good. Papa Good, the Canadian lap dancer. Good, isn't it?
Oh,
yeah.
no, that's hilarious.
There is a 40-minute longer version of that on the channel if anyone wants to watch. It's the MoNKEY-LiZaRD's favourite movie, so
It's so
Mr.
calm.
Mike in the house.
Doctor.
Mr. Michael. Gojatron.
Hey, Goji.
Hello.
That was quite salacious.
Here he is. Oh,
Good.
congratulations. Congratulations. He's a new daddy. Smuggler's
He
Crazy
is.
new daddy. Oh, bless you.
Hope you're getting
Bless
some
you.
sleep.
Bless you. Yeah, but he's tired. Isn't he? Oh, how's Bob? From New Zealand, our good friend Doff Rock. Mr. Rock. How you doing? Oh God, here he is. It's Josh. It's
Josh.
Josh. Howdy, Scoop.
This theater that you'll never get out.
Exactly. Or you might have a limp. Tina, my beautiful
Hey,
special
Tina.
lady friend. A special lady friend, Tina. Night, Tina. Hey, Rolando. Everyone's coming out to see you, Scoop. Everyone's coming out to see you. Everyone's coming out.
Chat is full.
Yeah, is Bosky come out to see you as well? Bosky. How's that skin condition, Bosky? Come on, sort it out. Right, I think we're ready. We're ready for the first segment.
Cool.
You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
The first segment is imaginatively entitled "We Want to Get to Know You, Scuba." We want to get to know you.
But not in a pervy way.
Well, let's see. We want to get to know you, but not in a pervy way. We want to get to know you, but not in a dirty way. We want to get to know you, not in a pervy way. We want to get to know you, not in a dirty way.
Oh!
Oh, bless him.
So good.
So then, Scuba, I've been slaving over these questions all
I bet you have.
All week. Are you ready?
I've been staying up. I'm ready as I can be. I've been staying up late at night, studying, sweating, wondering.
All right then, Scuba, how much time do you actually spend underwater?
I actually, anywhere from 4 to 6 hours a week, I'm underwater. Yep. Yeah. And it's cold. It's not temperate.
Now, you wear one of them rubber suits for protection when you go diving, don't you? Do you have to
Yes,
lube
I
up
do.
first before you get it on?
Well, it is kind of like stuffing a sausage with me, but yeah. And they're very revealing.
Mm.
I mean, once you have them on, there's no secrets.
Does it slide on all right, or do you have to shimmy your dangly bits in there, a bit side to side
You,
like?
you kind of got to shimmy in a little bit.
Shimmy in, shimmy in, shimmy in.
And then
What
because the water's so cold,
Yeah.
oftentimes females they like to point and laugh.
Oh, bless. It's a grower, isn't it? It's a grower. It's a grower, not a shower.
It's 19 degrees Celsius in here.
No, come on, do me a favour, love. What happens when you want to do a poo scuba?
Well, you better schedule that well ahead of time.
Schedule it.
There's once you're in, you're in.
If you weren't wearing the suit, would you just like let it go?
I'm not gonna not a poo.
No.
But number one, it's well known among divers. You can
a willy squirt. What about a willy squirt?
You can warm up that suit rather rapidly if you need to.
What about if you've got an itch or you're feeling a bit randy and you want to fiddle with your jiggly bits?
I think that would be a really good way to get in trouble since I'm all on display, so there'd be no fiddling diddling.
You could put on a show.
But that's not to say that people on the dry side, that they can't, because I've actually had that happen.
Go on, tell us.
So one of my tanks has a dome window in a cave that you kind of go up into so nobody can see you in there. Well, I was scrubbing away, minding my own business. I felt somebody watching me, and I look over into the dome window, and there's a dude with his shirt off rubbing his nipples.
Was it Josh? Was it Josh?
Josh. It could have been Josh. I'm not sure if he had a mustache or not. It might have. My gut reaction was Tom Selleck.
Yeah. Josh, what are you doing? You dirty old
But that actually happened.
It was,
and no one can hear you scream underwater, because I did. I was like, nah, and I just went back to scrubbing.
Now, when you go diving, have you ever gone in really deep?
The deepest I've went is about 105 feet. Yep.
How big's that?
How deep is that? It's deep enough that it makes for a very short dive on your dive table. Once you break that, now you've got basically no time. You've got to come up. It's not a good place to be.
Is that in the ocean or is that in a tank, Scuba?
That would be in the ocean. Yep.
In the ocean.
Yeah. In the tanks, it's 10, 15 foot. Yep. Yeah. But I used to dive with the sharks at our aquarium back in the day. Yep. So fun stuff.
Don't like them sharks.
Oh, they're
scary them
like
sharks.
Big puppies.
Have you ever punched a fish because he looked at you funny?
No, but I thought of it with a sea turtle, because they're like 2-year-olds.
They're staring at you.
Yeah, well, then they're all about, they use their mouth for everything. Like, is that food? Do I want to mess with you? So they're always like trying to like bite you, nibble on you. Yeah, there's a couple times one got fairly close. But thankfully not.
Is it true you can talk to fish, Scuba?
I talk to them all the time. I don't normally hear anything back.
What do you say to them? Like,
we have all kinds of conversations. Like I said, I'm down there for 2, 3, 4 hours. So I mean, we talk about anything and everything. And I do have a few that they stay with me no matter where I am in the tank. They
couple
will follow
of fish
me.
friends. Yep. Have you
Yep.
named them?
You can actually. I should. I mean, you can. They're so tame. You can tickle them, and they're like, okay.
Fiddle with
them. Fiddle with the fish.
Fiddle with them. Can you ride big fish like dolphins or seals?
I have never done that. Seals, they have teeth like dogs. You can get a pretty good bite from one.
I go dog riding. Can't you go seal riding?
That's right, you do. I know they have dolphin encounters where you can, under supervision ride them, but I never have myself. No.
Would you like to go seal riding?
I wouldn't be against it.
Do you ever play with your special toys underwater?
One time I took a wetsuit with G.I. Joe. Yeah, every once in a while.
Yeah.
And then if you go back like old school, like little Scuba, adventure
Scuba.
people, Fisher Price people
Yeah.
in the tub, the
In the
rescue
bath.
diver, in the bath.
Yeah.
You know it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like playing with toys in the bath.
Who doesn't?
I know. Except Bob's got some weird toys under his bed that I took in the bath once, and I don't think I was supposed to.
Uh-oh. They weren't rated for that?
Well, I never seen them toys before. They looked a bit odd. Funny shaped toys.
Funny shape.
Yeah. He doesn't have them out in his Star Wars collection, but I found them under the beds.
Huh. Must have misplaced them.
Yeah. Now then, Scuba, what made you want to join the Chasing 80s crew? Was it the groupies, or because Chris and Jody can get the Dutch space bananas in?
You know what? I have to say it was the massive amount of groupies. I mean, the from the second that I said yes, it's been nonstop. It's pretty crazy. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you get those Instagram messages where it's from a certain special someone and they have no posts, but they want to be your friend.
That's right, my special friend. That's right. That's right. I bet Chris and Jody get all the European ones as well, don't they?
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. All right, see what the chat have been saying. See if they've got any questions for you. We got Rebels and Reptiles and Games in.
Hey.
And Mr. Rebels. He's got a massive lizard, you know.
Oh.
It's a huge lizard. We've got MoNKeY-D. MoNKeY-D.
Yo.
In-house and a MoNKeY-D. We've got Jason as well. He's joined us. Jason's joined us. We've got Cat. Hello, Cat. Hello, Cat. All right, we've got Red 5. I chloroformed Bob the other day and ordered the Red 5 Book of Boba poster. We already ordered the book, so we got the book, but I wanted the poster. And Johnny sent me the poster. He sent me another poster as well.
Nice.
He sent me a collect all the vintage figures poster. He sent me a hand-drawn sketch of Salacious Rum.
Sweet.
And that nice of him.
That is awesome. Yep, they
nice of him. Johnny, you beautiful man.
What did it end up being? Over a meter thick.
It's a big one,
right?
Yeah, it's a big one. I know. It ain't gonna go through the letterbox, is it?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to reinforce my coffee table.
I know. Oh, fabulous, you silly boy. The Scuba fantasize about mermaids.
You know it. Oh, yeah.
No. Wow. Mm. Now, we've got to give FD a special video for that. So, I'm going to get you to pick another one, please, Scuba. For FD. Bless him.
Let's see. Let's do monkey poo.
Oh, you dirty boy. You dirty boy. Monkey poo coming up. So all that poo talk's got him. That's horrible. Oh, here we go. Monkey poo.
Roll tape.
I'm scratching myself. What? Oh my god, he's doing it again. He's just smiling. Oh, he just did it.
This one goes on for a bit of a long time, Scuba. I don't know what Bob was thinking.
It's like he's making poo jerky.
Oh, no. Oh.
Oh,
Too much
so
poo.
bad.
Too much poo. Too much poo. Too much poo. Oh, we've got Double J, John
Hey, John.
Joker. He's in the house. And here's my rival, America's Most Wanted. I'm coming for you, AMW. I'm coming for you. I'm going to take the belt back to England. I'm taking the tea whilst I'm there. The Queen wants a tea back. It's coming back. I'm practicing my special move. I'm going to fly off the top
Your
rope
finisher?
in the air and pluck your eye in midair. I'll take you out, and when you wake up from being knocked out, I'll be stood over you with my dangly bits jiggling around in your face. That'll be it for you, Americas. That'll be it. Sorry about that, Scuba. I was in fight mode.
All I could think of was "Wake me up before you go."
Yeah. Might have to do a special video. Oh. Right, well, you survived the first section. Well done. You survived the first section. He's done well, hasn't he?
Thank you.
And he done well. And he done well. Right, so we're on for the next section. Are you ready, Scuba?
Oh, let's do it.
The next section is Show Us and Tell Us. Bob, play the video. All right, Salacious, come on. Show us and tell us. Don't show your jiggly bits. Show us and tell us. But don't show your jiggly bits. Show us and tell us. But don't show your jiggly bits. Show us and tell us. But don't show your jiggly bits. Show us, tell us. But don't show your jiggly bits. Show us, tell us. But don't show your jiggly bits. Right. This section is imaginatively called Show and Tell Us. Now, this ain't recent pickups because I know you got some recent pickups, but we'll do pickups later.
Later.
But this is a chance. I mean, we know you pretty well, Scuba, but this is a chance for those that don't know you, or maybe they do and they haven't learned this about you. You're going to show us a couple of things in your collection and tell us a little bit about your collection, aren't you?
Yep. So,
what you got for us first? What you got for us?
First up,
Oh,
that is a Battlestar Galactica
Galactica.
Mattel Viper
Ooh,
with the famous choke missile
nice.
and the Wii pilot.
Nice.
So yeah, big fan of Battlestar Galactica.
Now, are they hard to come by complete? Are there, what are the bits? Is it the front missile bit that's missing?
Usually the front missile's missing, and then the pilot's kind of the next most common thing that you're not going to have with it. Yep.
Now, does that scale properly to the figures? Or no, it's
not at all.
Yeah. Well, that's a bit weird, isn't it? They didn't do that because the figures are 3.75.
Yeah, it was. They are a 3.75, and that's where Mattel just kind of dropped the ball. Thankfully, there's a maker movement that's making some awesome Vipers.
Nice.
Will fit those figures.
Now it's got. Can you hold it up again? It's got a very X-Wing like appearance, hasn't it? So do you reckon there was some Macquarie influence there, or vice versa? Because it's got an X-Wing kind of vibe in it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you reckon? Yeah. Beautiful. Oh, I like that.
Love that shit.
Beautiful. And do you collect the figures and everything from that line, Scuba?
Yeah, and I was early last year. I actually got a complete card set of the Battlestar Galactica trading cards.
Nice.
Which are really cool. So you can kind of relive all your favorite scenes.
Beautiful. Yeah. Have you got what are the baddies called? Are they called the Cylons or something?
Yep, Cylons are the baddies. Yep, I've got several of those. few with you can usually find them with okay chrome. That's the thing that really wears off on them.
Yeah.
But with those Molotov pens, you can really, bring them back to life. So
Yeah.
if you can find a beater for cheap, you can really make it shine. Yep.
And how big is the Battlestar line of figures? Is it a big line to
No,
collect? Or?
it's very small, so it's easy kind of to knock them all out. Yep.
But are they expensive or?
The gold Cylon, that's probably the most expensive. They didn't make very many of those guys, so he's probably the toughest and most expensive to find. I'm looking down at them, but the others are fairly easy. And then of course the Daggett's Muffet, the dog from the series.
Yeah,
that's a fun figure.
Nice.
So
Nice.
next up,
what else
I
is
have my Droid Factory Childhood R2-D2.
When you were a little kid.
Yep, this is
Wow.
mine. Yep, from when I was little. Yeah,
That's special. That's
Look,
special.
third
That's
leg.
special. What
That's
type
very
of
cool.
R2? What type of what is it? Just what type of R2 is it? Just a normal one, or is it got a pop?
Well, now that
What's
the third leg's fallen out, but in the I'm not sure if the camera it's too bright. The fact in the Droid Factory came with that third leg.
Oh right, yeah.
That's what makes him really cool.
Special.
And you built him, out of the parts from the Droid Factory. So
I don't know if we had the Droid Factory in England. I don't remember
No?
that. I don't know. We might have done. I don't remember it, to be honest. But sorry. So that
I've
wasn't
still
on a card. That wasn't on a card. Then that was packed in with the
No,
Droid
that
Factory.
was all part of a boxed Droid Factory. Yep, and I've still got my original childhood box, and I played with that. That was, I think, as far as money goes, my mom and dad got me that because you can make a lot of different things out of it, for the price. And so the box is really worn from taking it in and out, and building stuff.
Maybe someone in the chat. I think BOE's in it. He can tell us. Did that come out in England? BOE. I don't remember it. Maybe it did. Let us know in the chat if that was an America only thing. I don't remember. So, but yeah, let us know.
Cool. Next up, we're going Motu.
Oh,
Mosquito,
yeah. We've just bought the Origins one of him, but is that a vintage?
Yeah, this is vintage.
Oh wow!
So you can
and he's got a weird, like, was it blood? He's got his blood in it. It's supposed to be blood.
Yeah. Since he's mosquito, mosquito-ish, but it's such a cool freaking effect, and even the Origins one still has the. I think they label it as like red fluid, or instead of blood.
They're cool designs, aren't they? The Motu figures, aren't they cool?
Yeah, I am
good.
Madly in love with the Motu, and Origins is just kind of. I gotta have them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Can we welcome the Woke Lord to the chat?
Hey,
Hello, Woke Lord. Hello, Woke Lord.
And then my last, but not least.
Oh wow!
There's a 21 back Luke.
That
I stumbled on. The corner's a little nibbly. There it is.
It looks in pretty nice condition to me.
Yeah,
apart from the corner.
Yep.
Wow.
And I was at a toy shop up in Indianapolis, and I really wished I'd been in the parking lot just a few minutes earlier, because this guy came in with just a cardboard box full of carded Star Wars figures that he just had sitting out in his garage, and he was like, are they worth anything? And it was like, oh, because in the parking lot it would have been, what's in the box?
Yeah.
Like, I'll take them all. Stay right here, or follow me to the ATM. Let's go.
That's special. That figure in it. Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful. What's Left Coast asking? How many Landrams do you have?
I have no Landrams yet. I
What
want to order one.
What is a Landrum, Scuba? I don't know what one is.
That is the tracked vehicle from Battlestar Galactica.
Oh.
Yeah, very cool. from one of my favorite two-part episodes, Gun on Ice Planet Zero, two-parter. But you get a lot of land ram action on that one.
Do you like the? Did you watch the newer version of Battlestar Galactica with our special? What's her name? The special lady from Mandalorian. What's her name?
Katie Sackhoff. Yeah,
she was in it, wasn't she?
I quite enjoyed it until they went on New Caprica on the planet, and had basically the camp set up, and that's kind of where it went. But up until that, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah. Josh says that Cylons remind him of a pimped out Darth Vader. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Chromium.
Chrome.
Yeah. Darth Vader going low riding.
Sleeping.
Blabio says that R2 has an extra jiggly bit. It does.
It does.
It does. He hasn't. Has he had? Oh, he says we did have the droid factory. We did have the droid factory. I see. We only really remember 79. Bob was born in 79, so we only really remember Return of the Jedi.
Gotcha.
Maybe the droid. I don't know. I don't remember droid factory. It's Mr. McGuire. Hello.
Hey, John.
Hello. Yeah, people like your stuff. It's got good stuff.
Lots of stuff.
Oh, BOE says the Palatoy version was different to the Kenner one.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Gotta love Palatoy. Yep.
Palatoy made the droid.
One day I'd love to get that Palatoy Death Star. Oh, cardboard goodness.
Yeah, it's a funny thing, Palatoy. I think it pulls at the heartstrings of the average Englishman because it's like a bit like the end of British manufacturing, really. It was one of the last,
Yeah,
I know. Yeah, bit sad, really. Bit sad. Never mind. Here he is, the Greedo and the Speedo. The pudgy smuggler. Right, anything else you want to show us or talk about in your collection? Anything?
I think that was everything else was saved for pickups.
You got some nice bits. You got some real nice bits.
Nice.
What's the most obscure toy line do you think that you collect? So.
Probably that would be Sequest.
Oh, Sequest DSV.
Yeah, I love that show, and the things are super cheap on card, and I picked up the whole lot.
Did you? Oh,
yeah.
Me and Bob used to watch Next Generation. We used to love Next Generation.
Oh yeah.
And just when they were bringing out Deep Space Nine, that's when they brought out Sequest on it around the same time.
Yep.
It didn't last for that long, but
that first season's.
And it was the captain was the guy out of Jaws, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What was his name? What's his name?
Chad will know it, but yeah, why can't Roy Scheider?
Roy. Yeah, I like that. I like Sequest. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got the figures, have you?
Yeah. Even Darwin the dolphin.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Bloody hell. There's one to look out for, Bob. Oh, we missed a super chat. All right, let's go back up. Sorry, Jody.
Uh-oh.
Jody! You dafty. Bob's choice. Oh, dear. Okay, well, thank you ever so much for the super chat, Jody. We really do appreciate it. We will go for... I'm sorry, this is one of my personal favorites. Where is it? Here we go.
Let's have a look at your Rubits. Let's have a look at your Rubits. Let's have a look at your Rubits. Yay, we're looking at your Rubits. Still looking at your Rubits. Still looking at your root bits, your root bits, your root bits, your root bits.
Sometimes you got to change the oil, you know.
That's right. That's right. Jody, thank you ever so much, Jody. Jody. Right, well, before we go to the next segment, there are a few extra people we've got to say hello to.
Cool.
Got Super John. Super
Hey, John.
Super John. Super John and I are starting a new show. It's called, we're going to be game streaming Star Wars The Old Republic.
Nice.
And John has created the MoNKEY-LiZaRD Army Guild.
Slick.
And basically, it's going to be a play along. So anyone that's interested, that's never played the Old Republic before, we're going to be playing it. And we're starting at the very beginning, and you can join the guild and play along with us. And John's going to be teaching. John and Jonathan Redmond are going to be teaching us how to play it. So that's going to be quite fun. We haven't announced when it's going to be yet. But we'll give people the chance to join up that wants to join. So it's going to be fun.
Heck yeah.
Be fun. Be like game streaming for those that aren't very good at game streaming, basically. Like Bob. Average Bob. He's rubbish. He's rubbish. He sucks. Right, it's time for the next segment. You're doing ever so well, Scuba. You're doing ever so well.
We're just cruising right along.
And he's doing well, Bob. Oh, he's doing well. Okay, it's time for this. Left Coast Graphics will be pleased because this is one of his favorite segments. Where is it? Oh my word! Can't find it. Let's just get the video. Sorry about this. Here we go. What have you picked up? What have you picked up? What have you picked up? Not herpes. What have you picked up? What have you picked up? What have you picked up? Not herpes. What have you picked up? What have you picked up? What have you picked up? Not herpes. What have you picked up? What have you picked up? What have you picked up? Not herpes.
What have you picked up? What have you picked up?
Oh dear. What's he like? What's he like?
He's excited.
We've got our we're gonna have to come up with a name of them. We've got like our herpes groupies that love that bit. Like Jason seems to love it. Lefty loves it. Josh loves it.
I don't know about the rest of you guys in the chat and gals, but that song pops in my head just randomly, throughout my day. Especially if you're actually on the hunt for something and you find something cool. It's like, what have you picked up? What have you picked up? I mean, it's catchy.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. What's John saying? Oh yeah, we've also got Luke from Anywhere But Towers, Jonathan Redmond, Chris the 1000th Ghost. We've got a little mini guild forming, but there's plenty of room for other people that want to play. So
Jonathan, Chris, yeah, that's gonna be cool.
Yeah. Right then, Mr. Scuba, I know you've picked up some things other than herpes. What you got? Thank God for that. Thank God for that.
You can catch that like luggage. Keep it.
What you got to show?
All righty. Well, just a couple days ago, I got a job lot from England of Z Force Action Force.
Oh, look at that.
So there is Coral in all her glory on the Ram.
Beautiful.
Motorcycle. Yes,
beautiful.
Toy awesomeness. I mean, they took those Hasbro properties and just went, "Hey, we can do better stickers. Let's do better colored plastic." Did
they come out in America, Scuba, or not?
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah, that Ram, definitely. But it looks better as the Z Force Ram. I mean, it looks completely tricked out versus my Joe one up there on the shelf.
Yeah.
Up that way. Yeah. There. Next up.
Oh.
The Mobat.
Yes. Look at that.
Again, yeah. I mean, that was also a Joe vehicle, but just with awesome sticker goodness. And yes, it is motorized. Yes, it has the battery. I got this lot from a good friend of mine, Stuart. who was he's kind of downsizing a little bit, and he gave me kind of first right of refusal, and I was like, oh, I'm in.
It's funny what you remember, isn't it? Like when you're a kid. Like, I honestly don't. I know we had them, but I don't remember GI Joe. But I do remember Action Force, and that Action Force logo with the red background and the yellow lettering. I remember that very well. Like it's burnt into me. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Z-Force Jeep.
Nice.
Which is the AF3. That was the original. I remember my Action Force right, and then it's just got the way cool Z-Force camo.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, just ridiculous. And he gave me, in the job lot was basically every Z-Force figure, but the.
Do you know the backstory? Do you know the backstory behind the Z-Force? I'm slow. I did have Action Force, but I don't know like the ins and outs of all the different. Like, there's the Swedish like underwater group, isn't there? And there's like the SAS and
they went from what was that 82? They came out with the 3 3/4 Action Force that was basically the most popular Palitoy, 12-inch dolls. Scaled down. And then in 83, they decided to create those, Space Force, Q Force, SAS, and Z Force. Yep.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Beautiful.
And the Queen Mother.
Oh, look at that.
ATC.
Nice. Is that a troop carrier? Is that a troop carrier?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
And
how many can you get in there?
The original G.I. Joe version was just nothing but rows of seats.
Oh.
Going that way, like on both sides. But again, Palitoy, in their awesomeness, they're like mega med bay. I mean, you got controls. I mean, there's a lot going on. Plus, there's tons of foot pegs still in the floor. So there you go. You can kind of see the foot pegs.
Yeah. Oh, that's
so you can
cool,
put a mess of figures in there. But I mean, it is like it puts the Joe one to shame. I mean, this one's it's turbocharged. And the fact that it has the intact missile rack on top.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Nice. Oh. We're just starting getting into Action Force now, Scuba, and G.I. Joe. I think we've been seduced by you and others. It's just such a great range, isn't it? I know.
There's so much cool stuff going on. And that I had no idea until I blamed Tony at Analog Toys for his Action Force videos, because I had no idea that Joe and went to England and became what it was there, but then the Action Force that was already in place before Joe even came to town. I mean, I love it.
I'm quite curious to learn. I'm quite curious to learn how they took, because the original figures, like you say, were based off Action Men, and they were kind of more like lifelike, weren't they? Like SAS and Scuba Divers, but then they went off. They went off with like Baron Iron Blood, and
I've got them with. I've got all kinds of figures. There's
look at him.
Without his helmet.
Yeah.
I have him complete with helmet.
Look at him. We've just ordered the Kraken. Oh, there it is.
There it is, the Kraken.
God, the Kraken. Look at the Kraken. Any good? I've just ordered the Kraken. Oh, look at him. The Kraken on card's quite expensive to get.
Yeah. I did get this one's a loose Mouton. He's missing a few of his bits. I've got a complete Mouton loose.
That was the first.
So good.
That was the first carded one we've just got. Is the Mouton?
Nice.
Because then the Mouton's not that expensive.
No, let's see. I've got one that I picked up. It was about 4 months ago, and the guy knows that I like Action Force. Yeah. Oh, and he's like, "Give me $30 for it," and I went, "Sold."
Yeah. You know how you have like saves on eBay, like watch lists?
Yep.
I'm off for hours of Action Force at the moment. It's all Action Force figures.
There's a slew of Action Force. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, my last pickup for the week is a Night Raven G.I. Joe box.
Oh, hold on a minute.
So you get it all in the frame. But there, just go back.
Wow, that's
Yep.
beautiful. That's beautiful. Is
And,
it supposed to? Is it? It's sort of reminiscent of like SR
Yeah,
81.
SR-71. Yep, Blackbird.
Yeah,
Definitely.
which is beautiful, and they've got one in the RAF museum in England, undercover, and it's in the American museum, in the American wing of the English RAF museum, and it's incredible, that ship, that plane.
Cool.
It's absolutely
Always,
incredible.
and it also makes me think of the movie Firefox with Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, that movie. Do you
So
like that
good.
movie or not? You like that?
Oh, I love it. I love it.
love
That's one of the first that my dad was like, "Come here, sit down. I think you're gonna like this." And it was like, okay.
Scuba. I love Firefox, the movie. I love it. There's a bit where like he's there, he's in the changing room, like, and there are like spies. There are people hunting him down, and he's getting all stressed and nervous. The only daft bit about that is the mind control. I'm gonna fly the ship with mind control.
I must think in Russian.
I must think like a Russian. Yeah. How does a Russian think? Firefox. Yeah, I like the music as well in Firefox.
Yeah. So good.
Yeah, Michael's got it right. You must think like a Russian.
You must think in Russian.
Yeah. Oh, that ship's beautiful. I think X-Men basically used that ship as well, didn't they? I think.
Yeah, it does have that feel to it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
But if anyone hasn't been to the, I think it's RAF Cosford in England. The American bit is incredible. They've got what's the big bomber you've got as well? Like the big one. The bigger. Well, it's basically the big. I can't remember what it's called, but it's the biggest bomber you've ever made. That massive one. You've got one of them there. It's incredible. Absolutely huge.
Was it were you thinking like the Super Fortress, like World War II?
Yeah, I think it's one of them. Yeah. But the SR-81, it's got a really weird texture. Like the plane's got like God knows what it's made out of. Some weird composite. You can run your hand on it and it feels weird. It almost feels alien, like when you touch it.
Yeah, for all of its early radar evading tech.
Yeah.
Actually, my folks know a fellow who was crew on one.
Wow.
And I'm like, I want to meet him.
Yeah. Oh, it's a B-52, isn't it? Is that the Fortress? Yeah, the B-52, I think. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Fantastic. Oh, Seamoles. What was he said? He knows his stuff. What was he said? I missed him. Oh, we've got Amanda Hugging Kiss in the house as well. Amanda Hugging Kiss. What's with the woke lord? Are you actually woke or something? Don't know if he is woke. He's woke adjacent, I think.
Woke adjacent. Just down the block.
The SR-71 is made of titanium. Wow. It feels weird to touch. I just remember that. Bob took me and I got on his shoulders and I just had a fiddle. It felt weird.
He caused a distraction so you could...
So I have a little touch. Yeah, no one's looking. A quick touch. Well, I've got to say, I love your collection. I always like talking to you about toys because you've got such a fantastic collection.
Thanks.
Scuba. We like the old stuff, really, don't we?
Oh yeah,
the old stuff.
I'd hit a little new, a little Black Series. Definitely the classifieds as they've gotten better. But I'm heavily Star Wars Joe Motu.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, did you what did you make of the HasLabs, Scuba?
I kind of want that Rancor. Like, show me more.
Yeah.
Like, stop showing me just the gray digital mock-up. Like, could you sell it to me a little more? Because I feel like the G.I. Joe HasLab, they were like, just, blew it out of the water, whether you're in or out, but just the presentation of it with everything that it does. Here's what it is. Here's all the unlocked levels and what you get. And it's like, come on. It's like with the Rancor, it's like, okay, so they've revealed the Gamorrean guard with coin.
Yeah.
And it's like,
just repacking it. Yeah.
Repack with a coin.
Yeah.
On a Power of the Force card. I'm like,
I mean, nice, nice, but
it's cool. But I'm like, where's Jedi Luke with the bone? And
where's the juicy shit? Come on.
Yeah, like,
come on,
bring your A game. At least because it's digital. Color that son of a gun up.
That's right.
Sell it, baby. Sell it.
Make me moist, HasLab. Make me moist. Right, yeah. Come on, for God's sake. Chris says the B-17 is the Flying Fortress. I don't think it's the B-7. I think that is the famous bomber the B-52, or maybe I'm just making it up.
I mean, B-52 is
Vintage Dave will probably remember. He's probably been there. You let us know in the American part of the RAF museum. It's dominated by the big bomber, so I can't remember. I think it's the B-52, but someone let us know. We got a dude in the house. Dude. We got the dude. Are you ready for another segment, Scuba?
Sure.
All right. Time for another segment. What do you fancy? We've got a few different ones. Let's see what we got for him. I know. Star Wars roleplay. I play, you play. Star Wars roleplay. Star Wars roleplay. Star Wars roleplay. Yeah. They are BOE. There you go. The
B-52
B-52. Okay. Yeah, I think it's massive, and you can't. It's absolutely huge.
Ginormous.
Yeah, massive. Yeah, role plays. It's a popular one. This with people.
It is, isn't it?
It's a very popular one. Oh, before we get on to that, I was going to ask you about this. I've got the Sky Striker. Have you ordered? Did you? What do you think about before we get on to roleplay, I want to ask you this: what do you think about them doing a HasLab of an old toy like that?
I mean, I'm glad G.I. Joe's getting some love.
Get the love.
And I am down for one.
Yeah,
I ended up. I was like, I'm gonna do two, and I'm like, no, I want the Robo Skull.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, let's be. So I'm getting one of the HasLab Sky Strikers, and I backed the Robo Skull, which only has a few days left, by the way. Because I'm like, do I really want to? No, I don't want to. But I like all the blast effects. I like the fact that the landing gear and the wing mechanism are now two separate controls.
Yeah.
In my head, like that way, if you could see, is a massive bedroom that one day our daughter will vacate, and that's going to become even more toy display area. And in my head, I can see that Sky Striker. Yeah, I can see that Sky Striker flying, and they've got cool blast effects for the ejection, like the pilots are punching out. And it'd be kind of cool if you had like the Robo Skull coming in, blowing it up. Who knows?
Yeah, well, there you go. I don't even collect G.I. Joe, and I'm in, so we're in. Us two.
I like to hang stuff from the ceiling because they're kind of there. You go. They're
very nice. Yeah, I do the same. Pity Yum hangs from the ceiling normally. Let's try and drag them down. But... Oh, this is got a Scuba special lady.
I know
friend.
her.
It's a special lady friend. Hello, Mrs. Scuba. Hello. You're about to watch Mr. Scuba Play Star Wars roleplay. This is a game where Mr. Scuba can pick any scene from the hit documentary series Star Wars, and we will reenact that scene using the medium of physical theatre. We will not stick to the script. We will replay and remake the scene how we want to make it.
Nice.
What you been think? What are you thinking there, then, Scuba? What scene is coming to mind?
Because I'm going to cheat a little bit because I brought several props.
He's prepared.
I want to be Vader. You can be Luke. In the Death Star is going to blow up, and it's time to we're on the ramp.
Yeah. Right.
Yes.
We're doing it. This is the final scene. It's the final scene. Wow. I'm afraid you failed, my lord. I will not turn to the dark side.
Look, just help me get this damn mask off. That's all I want.
Oh, we're doing that bit. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Sorry. Oh, Daddy. I'm dragging you by your feet into the ship, but you're so heavy. I'm struggling to pull you along.
It's so hard to breathe in this thing.
I'm just dragging you by one leg, but it's all mechanical and heavy, and I'm only little. What's the matter? What's the matter, Daddy?
Oh
my God! You're disgusting.
You're not so hot. You're not so hot yourself.
Your face, though, it's all burnt and mangled and white. Why is it so white? Have you not got any blood in your face?
I was on a beach and I got a really bad sunburn, and it never healed.
It's frightening me a little bit. Can't you put it back on?
Well,
it's second force. That's weird. That's even weirder. Take it back off. Daddy, I'm so glad that you're... Yes, Daddy.
We got to get the hell off the station.
We got to get off it. And then what are we going to do, Daddy? What are we going to do?
Kill me like a Viking. Burn me in a fire.
No, you can come with me. You've changed now. You've changed. You've seen the error of your ways.
Too far.
It's not too far, Daddy. I'll be all alone.
Force ghost so I can go in the ladies' locker rooms.
Oh, that's a good idea. You dirty bugger. Daddy, you dirty old man. I like it. We did it. We've done it.
Just like the original.
Just like it.
Just like you'll see in the documentary.
Even better. What you could say. Even better.
I think so.
What does people think? Tez likes it. Tez likes it. Josh likes it. What's BOE saying? Vader, tell your sister you were right about the herpes.
You keep it like luggage.
Oscars all round. Oscars all round. This is such an emotional recreation. What's Johnny saying? Was that you two who were playing a clip from the movie? Johnny, you've got this to come. You've got all this excitement to come. He's coming on in a few weeks. I don't think he wanted to come on, Scuba. Bob had to convince him. Bless him. Right, we'll be going for an hour, but I think we got time for one more section, don't you?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, got one more section. One more segment. One more segment, Bob. Come on. We got time. We can do it.
Hey, Luke.
Hello. In fact, can we just have a quick word from one of our sponsors? Because we haven't done that yet, and we've got sponsors to keep happy.
That's right.
Is that all right?
Definitely. Got to do what you got to do. Keep the lights on.
Make your monkey lizard business grow. Consult experts with one click. The Monkey Lizard Business Developments.
Long-term source of ham and pineapple pizza.
That's right. That's right. It's just one of my businesses, Scuba. I'm a bit entrepreneurial.
Yes, you have a portfolio
I
of
do.
businesses.
I do.
I mean, from business planning to telecommunication,
That's right.
you're literally everywhere.
That's right. Right then, let's have one more section, shall we?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's have a rant. Come on and let's all really have a rant. Let us have a rant, just like Shabby does. Let's get us have a rant. Come on and let us have a rant. Come on and let us have a rant, just like Shabby does.
Just like Shabby does.
Oh, I love Scuba. He gets into his Scuba. Bless him. Right, well, no, Scuba, nobody rants like Shabby, do they?
No, he's got skills.
Yeah, he's got the skills. He's got the skills to pay the bills. So we shall not to try and compete with our Shabs. There's no point.
No, you can't.
No
He's
point.
in another
No
universe.
He's on exactly. So we will rant about things not serious, not toy related, really stupid things that you wouldn't normally rant about. So let us know in the chat. What would you like Scuba and I to rant about? Could be anything. Could be herpes. Well, actually, that's not
Keep
herpes.
strong. Rant. Why don't fish have jiggly bits?
For God's sake, Scuba! Those fish! When you want to...
ridiculous. They're all tucked up in there. There's very little there.
You're trying to get all romantic with a new fish friend and you're trying to look for the jiggly bits, and where are they?
There's nothing there.
For God's sake! It's embarrassing. You're touching around and...
It's a pouch.
I know. It's like, where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do? It's like a mystery. How do fish even do it? I mean, what do they do?
That whole I'll do my thing, then you come and do your thing. They don't even really get together.
Don't
That's
they?
the point.
I don't understand how it all works. It don't make any sense. Fish, get some jiggly bits. For God's sake. FD wants us to rant about people who send packages with foam peanuts.
Son of a...
For God's sake!
What is this, 1980? We're using foam peanuts?
If I wanted foam peanuts all over the floor, then I would do it myself.
I'm still finding them. I mean, for God's sakes, they made air bladders and bubble wrap for a reason. At least bubble wrap you can pop as kind of a de-stressor. But packing peanuts, they're the opposite. They're a stressor. They're everywhere. They get everywhere. They stick to you. You have to fight them off from the box. You have to shake them off. Whatever.
Bob found a foam peanut stuck up his jacksie the other day.
No,
for God's sake! They're invasive.
Get everywhere.
They get everywhere. It's not acceptable. It's not on. It's not on. Please rant about daylight savings. It's confusing. I don't understand it when the time changes.
We're gonna lose an hour tonight. We're gonna gain an hour. I don't know what's going on. It's dark when I wake up. It's dark when I go to bed.
And then it's different in America to it is here, and you get used to it being 5 hours behind, and it's suddenly not, and it's like, I don't know what's going on. And then the
Utter
dude gets all upset
madness.
because it's like, when's 3 Men and a MoNKeY-LiZaRD stream? Is it 12 o'clock or is it 11 o'clock? Make up your bloody mind, Salacious.
For
I'm
God's
like,
sakes.
it's not me, it's the Queen. God's sake, it's the Queen set the time, not me.
Yeah, you're having to ask Siri what time it is, and you know you can't trust her.
Oh, she's a bitch, isn't she?
Yeah, she's a real bitch.
Yeah, real bitch. Don't trust her.
It's ridiculous. Stay the same time.
I don't
Catfish.
understand catfish, Scuba. They're not real cats, are they? They're not real, and they're kind of like, well, they're fish, but they're not really cats, are they?
They don't purr. On exhibit, I've been bitten by them multiple times, and it is not pleasant. And they don't even taste good when you fillet them out. Like, that's my least favorite fish if I have to pick one to eat.
Chris, you can bloody keep your catfish.
Keep your catfish. I mean, they like what? They're down there just like eating poo or something. I don't. They're
Poo
bottom
eaters.
feeders.
You
Yeah.
poo eaters. We don't like you. We don't want you.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. Stay away from us. We don't like you. We don't want it. We don't like the cold water because our growers suddenly don't seem to look like good showers.
Sometimes I have to get out and just. I mean,
I
it's
know.
frigid. And then you've got nice ladies that are visiting, and they're laughing at you hysterically as if it's 100 degrees in there, and it's not. It's like penguins could swim in here.
Bob has to spend about an hour fiddling about with his bits to make them presentable. It's embarrassing. He has to spend that time normally, but when it's a bit colder, he has to spend even longer getting it all adjusted and making it look as big as possible. And
And in a wetsuit, there is nothing to hide. So I mean,
forget about it.
Hey, look at the eunuch diver.
Look at him. He ain't got any good jiggly bits. Well, I think we've done it. I think
that was a good rant.
We did it. I think we did well.
Yeah, I think so.
I've got to say, you've done very well, Scuba, tonight.
Well,
You've done really well. We haven't said hello to Luke, Mr. Luke Reynolds. He's joined us. Mr. Luke, thanks for joining us. I've had a great time with you. I had a good time tonight.
Dude, I have had an absolute blast. Yep.
Scuba, you're one of my favorites. You always have been.
Right back at you, you little monkey lizard.
You're a beautiful man. You're a beautiful man. You're a good friend to all of us. I've never heard you say a bad word about anybody. You're such a lovely man.
This is we are blessed to be in a great community of just amazing folks. I mean, it's no matter what you collect, how you collect, it's just I love hanging out here. It's in the greater here, it's very cool.
That's right. We don't mind your shrinkage. We don't mind it.
Yeah.
We accept it because we all have it. Let's be honest.
That's right.
We all got
You
a bit
jump
of shrinkage.
penguin exhibit and see how much you.
Dude says Salacious is in charge of
MoNKeY-LiZaRD time.
That's right, dude. Don't forget it. What's Jonathan said? Bad experience with Siri. Yeah, I don't like Siri. Don't trust Siri. Don't trust her. Trust her.
Can't.
Don't trust. Right, Scuba, what you got coming up soon? What's going on? What's going on with you? What can we expect to see from Scuba Pete over the next few weeks? Anything interesting?
Coming up on Chasing 80s Toys is the Crazy Dutchies are doing Jason the Wheeled Warriors. Stream. Yeah. How cool is that?
I love the soundtrack to that as well.
Isn't it? It's slamming.
Amazing.
Yeah,
those
I'm
toys.
excited.
I don't think those toys came out in England, but they were amazing, those toys. Quite rare, actually.
Yeah, I don't normally run into those out in the wild. Ever.
Who's got them then? Jody or Chris? Who's got them?
I think they both got, multiple bits. So that's going to be a gooder.
Tune into that one then. Well, it's on Saturday, isn't it? Is that on Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. Chasing 80s Toys.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then way in the future, early spring, you liked the Defiant Delivery series.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to be doing something in that same vein with the Eternia playset
Ooh.
from Motu. But I am going to be traveling to Jeff all the way in Idaho
Wow.
to pick that puppy up.
Wow.
So, that's a ways away. Once the winter thaw happens.
Is that the biggest place that ever made that, do you reckon? I suppose the flag's a big one, but it's a big one.
The flag behind me is 7.5 feet long. Yeah,
Eternia's big though, isn't it?
It's massive. Yeah, it's got the monorail that connects all the spires.
I watched the Justin Curry episode when you seen Justin Curry. He's got one of them Eternia sets.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Absolutely incredible.
And John Lab Pulse.
John.
Yeah. Okay, so it's not even here yet. And he started a hashtag Bring Eternia Home, but he gifted me a ton of parts that basically has completed this Eternia even before it's at my doorstep.
Wow.
Because his shed is magic.
Yeah.
And because this community kicks ass.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, I heard you got an Eternia coming. You know what you're missing? And I'm like, I've got an idea. And he's like, well, here's all the parts I have. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh, it's beautiful, man.
Yes. What do you want for it? Nope, I'm sending it to you. I mean, it's crazy nice.
Oh,
yep. Old John Lapis.
Beautiful man. Oh, I'm excited to see that. Then that's going to be a special.
Yep, we'll definitely have to do a multi-part series on that baby, especially since I'm road tripping.
For sure. Well, I want to thank everybody for watching MoNKey-LiZaRD Hangout tonight. You guys have been awesome. A massive thank you to our special guest, Scuba Pete, one of the best in the community for sure. Definitely one of my favorites, one of my long-time favorites. I want to thank everyone in the MoNKey-LiZaRD army as well. You guys in the chat. Yep. We've had, I think we had up to 40 people. There's still 35 in the chat now. So awesome. a great turnout, and very much here to see you, Scuba, as always. It's been great having you on. Thank you ever so much. You can catch up with an audio version of this show if you're interested in podcasts or you just want to listen, when you're driving. It's on soundcloud.com/Salacious Rum. It's totally free to make an account. So if you do, please give us a follow. Next Monday, we've got Mark Shabby Geek. The Shabster is returning to the Hangouts. So please join us next week. That'll be sure to be a lot of fun. That's right. Please remember to give us a like on this video, leave us a friendly comment, subscribe to the channel. I've put Scuba's Twitter account in the description, but what I'll do after we leave this is I will add Chris's Chasing 80s YouTube link as well. I'm sorry I didn't do that in advance, but I'll do it afterwards. That's all right. For those that do the repeat watch. So thank you, Scuba. You beautiful man. I love you.
Thanks for having me on.
Thank you.
Great time.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's been great. Just see if we've got any final comments. Bravo. It's been a good one. You guys are all awesome. Thank you ever so much.
Yep. Y'all rock.
So that just leaves you to say one final thing, Salacious. That's true, isn't it? Thanks for joining us, Scuba. Thanks, MoNKey-LiZaRD Army. And remember, us MoNKey-LiZards, we're for life, not for spit roasting. Goodbye, everyone.
So true.
See you later.
Inspiring words.
Oh, goodbye.
This is Salacious Rum with my man 808 Instinct Aquatic. Scuba Pete is our #1 submariner. He talks to fish, he spends most of his day underwater. Who'd have thought, yeah, that when on land he's an action figure collector. Who'd have thought, yeah. Yes, when on land he's a vintage Star Wars collector. Who'd have thought, yeah. Yes, when on
These fish
land
have
he's a vintage Star Wars
These fish
collector. Scuba Pete
have
is a
nose.
natural freestyle swimmer, just like his skin. He glides effortlessly through the water. Who'd have thought, yeah, that when on land he's a G.I. Joe collector. Who'd have thought, yeah. Yes, when on land he's a vintage Motu collector. Who'd have thought, yeah. Yes, when on land he's a vintage Motu collector.